Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today we again will take a look at the euro currency. Although situation on the commodity currencies, it's Canadian dollar in particular, stands really interesting, but today probably makes sense to finish with our yesterday's setup, as we call it, as the gambit trade. This trade mostly has the foundation in the patterns that we now see are forming on the daily chart. It's not because it's absolutely something superb or something fascinating is forming on the euro currency, but that this setup is just the single setup, the one setup that we could trade on the euro currency. But definitely it's not better than some other setups that we see, for example, on the Canadian dollar. This is just because we talk on the euro, and on the euro right now is forming particular this setup. That's why this scenario that we will discuss and that we have discussed yesterday, it's not suitable for everybody, and it carries really significant risk of the failure because it's not really some very strong patterns are forming right now here. So think by yourselves, would you like to take it or not? But at the same time, setups really provides opportunity to trade with the small risk, and maybe you will be able to take this one. So let's continue to discussion of this setup. So if you remember our yesterday discussion, we said that although we see some not really welcome breakout of this trend line on the intraday charts, we said that probably this could stand in relation with the reaching of the target of this engulfing pattern that has been formed. And our yesterday conclusion was, so if we will get the grabber here, in this case, we will be able to minimize our potential risk, and we could trade this upward action, upward development with a very small risk and based directly on the grabber pattern. And our first condition was to get this grabber. And right now we see that we have got it. So this is the bullish grabber pattern. Although it's not as superb as it was yesterday, the market is just starting to form this candle. When it stands here, then we see the deep retracement back in the end of the session, but still market has closed above the MACD predictor line, and it tells that this is the bullish grabber. The bullish grabber by itself suggests the taking out of this top, that's the minimum target, but also it could become the trigger and pattern that will trigger the further upward continuation with this greater possible butterfly pattern or something of that sort. And here, guys, take a look, we could get another one. So market is also stand right on the MACD predictor line. So if market will close here as it stands right now, it will be another grabber. So we will get the two grabbers in a row. So that's why on this chart, our conditions that we would like to get have been completed. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we said that we would like to see that market will return back and above this trend line, and it will be perfect if it will return above the weekly pivot point. So neither first nor second we've got right now. But take a look that this was the first challenge. Market has failed to return back, shows retracement. But now take a look, market is making the second challenge and second attempt to break through this trend line. Maybe it will succeed. We will see what will happen. But right now it's important that market is not moving down. So for example, it has failed to pass through it and continue move lower. This is not happening right now. So you can see market is trying for the second time to break through this trend line, return back. That's looks bullish. On the hourly chart, we see another bullish picture because recall our discussion of this channel yesterday. Market has formed a butterfly. Our discussion has started in this point yesterday. This market is just trying to break through this channel. But take a look what has happened. Market really has broken it, regenerate back down, retest this broken channel and continue move higher. Currently, guys, you can see market already has formed the 618 retracement from this area. But right now, you could watch for just this swing up, because this is the body of the bullish grabber on the daily chart. From 1323 area, from that area to this top, that's our working swing here. That's where will be based our trade. So right now you could wait for some bounce, or maybe you will try to take position here. But the stops slightly below 1323. So take a look at that. It's really not really big risk. 50 pips approximately from this area. If you will wait for some bounce, this will be even smaller risk. And here we could try to take the long position if you, of course, would like to take this risk. And this is some sort of the gambling trade, because we do not have anything else besides the grabbers that are forming right now. So that's our current view on the euro currency. So this setup right now stands in place, and all that we could do here is just to wait and watch for progress, what will happen. Maybe tomorrow on the European Central Bank meeting something will be said, and maybe this will push euro higher. There will be some support for the market. We do not know. Maybe some news will be released. But by the technical picture, recent action is the forming of these grabbers. This market is really knocking right now back in this border. It's trying to move higher. And this action that's forming right now on the hourly chart is breakout of this channel, retesting, support continuation. It's not. It looks not really bad. But if you could make this trade with a small risk, it's probably we could try. But again, that's choices up to you. So let's see what will happen. I hope that your currency will realize our expectations. We will see some, at least reaching of the minimum target of the taking out step. Let's see.